Good evening, Yankees Nation. This is Ken, and you are here with the ugly truth. We're going to be doing the play by play for the rubber match of today's Guardians and Yankees play by play. We're coming in with a 1-1 split. Tonight, the Guardians are going to be sending a young pitcher by the name of Slade Chacon up against our ace, Max Fried. Hopefully, we're helping for a much better result than we had last night, where the Yankees were shut out. And tonight, we are going to have Jason Dominguez back in the lineup. They're doing some pre-game interviews. So we have a couple of minutes before game time. I am trying to do something a little bit different tonight. I'm going to try to share the game day with you, and hopefully we will be in sync and you can have some visual references for the broadcast. Looking to try to make a better experience for those that are out there to watch the play-by-play. Like I says, doing a little bit of experimenting tonight. Hopefully everybody likes it. Well, those that join the stream like it. There are a lot of content creators streaming the game, and that's okay. Some people have their preferences one way or another, and that is fantastic. Everyone is trying to provide the Yankee experience for all the folks out there, and hoping that you guys will enjoy this stream. Tonight's starting lineup for the Guardians is going to be Stephen Kwan, Angel Martinez, Jose Ramirez, David Fry, Carlos Santana, Gabriel Arias, Bo Naylor, John Kinsey Noel, and Will Wilson starting at or hitting ninth. Max Fried is in his 12th start of the game. He is 7-1 on the season, 1.92 ERA. Opponents are hitting 205 against him. He had a rough outing his last time out on the bump against the Dodgers. We are hoping for a much better showing, and I think that we're going to get it. So, standard defensive alignment. Dominguez will be playing third base, and Praz will be playing second. Rice is at first. Volpe at short. Stephen Kwan is stepping up to the bat. He's hitting .312 on the season, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs, and an .805 OPS. Fried sets, and the first pitch is just up and out of the strike zone for ball one. Hi, Joe. Thanks for jumping into the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. You too, Jonathan. And Fried sets and fires, and the next pitch catches the outside corner for strike one. Count is 1-1. All right. Once again, this godforsaken camera has done me in again. Freed sets and fires. This time, Quan swings on the uh, fastball. Count is 1-2. And Freed sets and just misses with the breaking ball inside. Hey, sis, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. And they are doing the roll call. They're at Volpe. And the 2-2 is swung on and missed for call, strike 3. Quan is down on strikes, 1 away. And Angel Martinez is coming up to bat. In last night's game, Martinez homered off of Clark Schmidt in his first at bat. And Freed sets and fires, and the first pitch to Martinez is in there for call, strike 1. And the pitch is in there, and it is swung on for strike 2. The count is 0-2 on Martinez. And the batter has stepped out of the box. Timeout. And Freed fires. The ball is down low. They check to see if the check swing is there, but it is not. Count is 1-2. We are in the top of the first with 1 out, no runners on, and a 1-2 count on Angel Martinez. Martinez swings and strikes out. That is the second out of the inning. 2 batters, 2 Ks. Corey Blazer is the home plate umpire tonight, and he tends to be pitcher friendly. So we will see what he does. We've got our eye on you, Corey. And Freeze sets the pitch to Ramirez is up and in for ball 1. Count is 1-0. Martinez is hitting .327 on the season with 11 home runs. And the pitch is in there. It is just inside for ball 2. Count is 2-0. Nice 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Freed is 11 pitches deep in the game, and his pitch, a curveball, is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 2-1. Weather in the Yankee Stadium is 86. A slight breeze, and Freeze sets and fires. This time the ball is fouled off. Count is evened up at 2-2. Deuce. So we have 2 outs, no runners on, and a 2-2 count on Jose Ramirez. Max Fried is 13 pitches deep. And he sets and fires, and the pitch is broken bat loop to Volpe. Chaz takes it and fires to first, but Ramirez beats the pop-up out, and it is going to be a broken bat single. It was hit, and it was in no man's land, and there was, hey, Jacob, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Just no way with Ramirez's speed that anybody was going to get him. And Fry is up, and he takes the first ball in there for ball 1. Fastball just missed inside. Ramirez takes his lead. Freed checks on him, and he's pausing in his delivery, and the curveball is just a little high. Count is 2-0. Fried's delivery had Ramirez going back to the plate or going back to the bag. Definitely not wanting to take a chance on him. Hey, FJ, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And there's a pickoff attempt. This time it gets away from Rice, goes all the way to the dugout. Ramirez runs to second. So that I think that was a Rice blow. Just not used to being there, and the ball went off of Rice's glove, and it is an error on Rice. Go figure. Fried sets and he fires, and the pitch is inside. The count is now 3-0. Fried is at 17 pitches on the inning, and this is not the crap that we wanted to see breaking out the gates. Time to get her done. And Fried sets and he fires, and the pitch catches the top of the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is 3-1. Nice four-seam fastball. Ramirez takes his lead, and there is a swing and a miss, and Ramirez steals third base. And the count is now 3-2. The Death Star horn is sounding in Yankee Stadium, and in true to Yes Network fashion, they have to re-show the damn stolen base 50 times. And the pitch is missed, just up and off the edge of the plate. So Fry walks. There are now runners at first and third with 2 outs. And Carlos Santana is coming up to bat. He's hitting .262 on the season, 7 home runs, 29 RBIs. And the first pitch is in there, swinging for strike one. Nice 77-mile-an-hour curveball. Fried is at 21 pitches. Fried sets and he fires, and the pitch just misses inside, evens the count up at 1-1. And the pitch is swung. Fry steals second base with no throw. So now there are 2 outs, runners at second and third, and a 1-1 count on their 1-2 count on Santana. Fried sets and he fires. This time the pitch is fouled off. Starting to get a little bit alerted about Fried's pitch count. He is at 24 pitches already in the first. Fried sets and he fires, and the pitch is fouled back again. Fried sets, and the pitch is a ball inside. Count is now 2-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Jeez Louise. Still 2-2. Fried had 2 outs with 9 pitches. We are now at pitch 27. Fried sets and he fires. This time the ball is popped up, and it looks like Rice is going to make the catch to record the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and an error on the Yankees. So that wasn't the start that we all wanted to see. It was a little bit rough. So those of you that are here, are you getting anything out of the game day live sitting there? If that's something that you guys like or not interested in, let me know. I'm trying to do a few adjustments here, maybe to change things up, maybe to make it better for y'all. And I'm going to grab a drink out of my fridge. I'll be right back. All right, for our lineup tonight, Trent Grisham is leading off, followed by Ben Rice. Aaron Judge is the DH hitting third. Cody Bellinger in right field, fourth. Jazz is at third. Volpe shortstop. Dominguez is in left field. Wells is catching, and Oswald Peraza is behind the or at third or at second. I mean, Slade Cacconi is up. It's his 3rd start. He's 1-1 on the season with a 5.28 ERA, and opponents are hitting .274 against him. Trent Grisham is stepping up to the plate. He's hitting .244 on the season, 13 home runs, 26 RBIs, and an 843 OPS. And Ciccone fires his first pitch. It is up there, called strike 1. And the next pitch is off the plate, brings the count to 1-1. And the pitch is in there, and it is off the plate. Curveball for ball 2. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is in there, and it is called strike 2. Count is 2-2. Ed Grisham foul tips the ball. Catcher holds on to it for strike 3. Ben Rice is stepping up to the plate. Rice had an error in the first inning, so let's hope he can make it up. And the first pitch is in there for ball 1. It's a slider up. Rice is hitting 250 on the season with 12 home runs, 25 RBIs, and an 859 OPS. And the second pitch is just inside. I think it was actually a strike. It's called ball 2. And the ball is foul down the line. They're giving chase to it, and Ramirez has a long run, and he does not make the play. So it is untouched. All right. Appreciate the input. And Saccone sets. And it is hit to Ramirez. He knocks it down, and he fires over to Santana to record the second out of the inning. That ball left Rice's bat at 110.3. He lit it up. And the captain is coming up to bat. He's hitting 289 on the season, 21 home runs, 50 RBIs, and a 1237 OPS. And the first pitch is up and in for ball 1. And Saccone hits Judge, and it nails the umpire too. So Judge is heading to first base. We have Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. And the pitch hit to Bellinger is swung on and missed. Call strike 1. Bellinger's hitting 252 on the season, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs, and a 786 OPS. Bellinger takes time out. Saccone sets. And he brings the pitch, and this time it is swung on and missed by Bellinger. Count is now 0-2. And the pitch is in there. And this time it is hit. It's a pop up to shallow left field. And Quan is sitting under it, and he records the third out of the innings. There were no runs, no hits, and a runner left at first base. Arias, Naylor, and Noel will be coming up to bat in the top of the second. So this is not the start that we were hoping for. For those of you that are here, I'd like to thank you for spending time on your busy Thursday evening, catching some of the play-by-play. Most appreciated. If you haven't, please hit the like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and share this channel out with your friends, your family, your pets, your neighbors. Uh, we are at 109 subscribers at this point. Would like to hit the 125 milestone sometime this century, and your help is most appreciated. Following the game on NY Yankee Mania with Joe, he's going to be holding a post-game review of what we have here tonight. And 30 minutes after the game at Jason Custodio Late Night Live, he will be also doing a post-game review, have some interesting games to play, and he will also include some of the interviews. And the first pitch is grounded up the middle to Volpe. Volpe fires to Rice to record the first out. Arias goes down on one pitch. So that's a beautiful thing to help preserve Fried's pitch count. And the pitch is in and swung on. Brings our count to 0-1. Naylor is hitting 177 on the season, 7 home runs, 16 RBIs, and a 661 OPS. And the pitch is in there. And it should have been called strike 2, but it's called ball 1. For those of you that didn't know, Rob Manfred is trying to injunct a pitch challenge thing at the major league level for the 26th season. So that would be a good thing to see. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. And the pitch is fouled off. And Fried sets, and it is a ball up and out of the strike zone. Count is now deuce. It's time Fried sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is popped up left center. It looks like Grisham is closing on it, and he makes the play for the first out. So for those of you just joining the stream, we are in the top of the second inning. There is nobody on, 1 out, and Joaquin Noel is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is in there, ball 1. Fastball broke inside. Noel is hitting 155 on the season, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a 415 OPS. Fried sets, and the next pitch is a call, strike 1, beautiful curveball. Count is evened up at 1-1. Fried sets, and the ball is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. Noel takes timeout, steps out of the box, and in true Yankee fashion, when the count goes to 2 strikes, you get the Death Star horn. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And Fried sets, and the pitch is a ball just low and away. Count is evened up at deuce. And Fried sets. And he fires. The pitch is, oh my gracious, it's called ball. Definitely looked like it painted the outside corner. Count is 3-2. And we have Will Wilson on deck. And the pitch is in there. It is swung on and fouled back. Count remains full, 3-2. Freight is up to 41 pitches. And the pitch is in there. Swung on and missed. So that was a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer that is swung on and missed and records the third out of the inning. Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, and Jason Dominguez will be coming up to bat in the bottom of the second. Just before this game began, I was watching the Mets and Dodgers, and the Dodgers ended up coming back and crapping on the Mets and taking the game 6-5, going ahead in the eighth inning. So the Dodgers and the Mets split their series 2 apiece. I watched another game earlier today. It was the Diamondbacks versus the Braves, and the Braves were hammering the Diamondbacks. In the hey Jacob, how you doing, brother? In the eighth inning, the Braves were beating the Diamondbacks 10-4, and the Diamondbacks came back and scored 7 runs to take an 11-10 lead and secure the win. Oh, the grandson, he loved Lilo and Stitch. He was out there dancing with his girlfriends and having a good old time, and they ate a ton of food. Cost me $70 feeding those little suckers. And Jazz will be coming up to bat. We're in the bottom of 2. And the pitch is up and out of the strike zone for ball 1. Changeup way out of the way, right way out of the zone. Jazz is hitting 188 on the season with 8 home runs, 18 RBIs, and a 732 OPS. And the pitch is fouled off, and it looks like it's going to make the stands to even the count at 1-1. Jazz is in the box, and it is a changeup up and just off the plate for called ball 2. Count is now 2-1. So let's hope Jazz calms his swing down and doesn't face a trio of strikeouts again. And the changeup is in there called strike 1. Actually, it might have been a sweeper. The count is now 2-2. And the pitch is up and away for ball 3. The count is now full. And the pitch is blooped into left field or right field. And Noel is camped under it to record the out. That was a home run that just didn't have the distance. Swinging for the fence once again. Volpe is coming up to bat. He's hitting 237 on the season, 7 home runs, 34 RBIs. Volpe hit into 2 double plays yesterday. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. A nice 94 mile an hour fastball. And the second pitch is in there for call, strike 2. Right down the heart of Broadway. Might Volpe actually consider swinging at a pitch? We have Jason Dominguez on deck. Volpe takes time out, steps out of the box, hopefully to get his mind right so that he can actually attack this pitch. And the pitch is in there, and it is popped to the right side. Looks like Santana is going to make the play in foul territory. That is 2 down. This is Dominguez's first return since his contusion. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the ball is hit up the center. Shortstop Arias gets it and fires to Santana to record the third out of the inning. Wilson, Kwan, and Martinez will be coming up to bat in the top of the third. The only runner that the Yankees have had to this point is the captain, who was hit by a pitch. Chat's awfully quiet tonight. Are you guys awake? And they are promoting the All-Star vote. There's a QR code on your screen. And Fried sets and he fires, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Nice sweeper on Wilson. He's hitting 205 on the season, no home runs, no more RBIs, and a 593 OPS. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Got in on Wilson's hands, and Wilson takes time out. This time Max sets and he fires. This time the curveball is down in the dirt. Wilson checked his swing. So Fried is up at 45 pitches. Kwan is on deck. And the pitch is a curveball down in the dirt again. Count evens up at 2-2. Ed Fried sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is fouled off. Count is still 2-2. Fried steps off the rubber. And the pitch is a swing and a miss for call, strike 3. That is the 4th strikeout for Max Fried this evening. And the first pitch to Kwan is just off the plate for ball 1. Kwan is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. And Fried sets. And the second pitch is a curveball for ball 2. Down just a tad bit low. And Fried sets and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. The count is now 3-0. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Count is now 3-1. And Fried sets and fires. This time the ball is hit in the air. It is lined to left center, and Dominguez on the run catches the ball to record the second out of the inning. Dominguez almost overran that ball. He got a good jump on it. And the first pitch to Angel Martinez is a sweeper called strike 1. And Fried sets and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. For those of you just joining the stream, we are in the top of the third. The score is donut to donut. And there are 2 outs and a 1-1 count on Angel Martinez. And Fried sets. And the pitch is in there, swinging strike 2. Nice four-seamer that broke in on Angel Martinez. In true Yankee fashion, the Death Star alert is sounding, and Martinez has stepped out of the box for timeout. He is back in, and Fried sets, fires the pitch, and it is a swing and a miss. Ball is dropped and it's fired to first base. Ben Rice completes the strikeout, and that is the fifth strikeout. We have Wells, Peraza, and Grisham coming up to bat in the bottom of three. So, very little action in this game thus far. Let's hope to liven things up a bit with a series of Yankees hits. It hopefully leads to a run this inning. And we are in a commercial break. Take this second to shout out to all of y'all that are here in the stream. Sean Browning, Jacob Pedruzzi, Nancy Agarwal, Jonathan. Appreciate y'all being here. And Joe from NY Yankee Mania. If you haven't, please hit the like. If you are not, please subscribe to this channel and share it out with anyone who you think may find value in this content. We are at 109 subscribers and looking to get to the milestone of 125 sometime this century. So any help that y'all can provide would be most appreciated. We are in a temporary commercial break. Hey, Jake, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah. Is killing your vibe, making this guy look like an ace. He's freaking is not. I mean, he's throwing nothing overly impressive. Wells is coming up to bat, and he is hitting 208 with 9 home runs, 32 RBIs on the season. And the first pitch is up and away for ball one. The next pitch is fouled off to even the count up at 1 apiece. Looks like Wells has shaved his beard, and the pitch is swung on and missed, brings the count to 1-2. And Wells is called out on strikes for the first out of the inning. And Oswald Peraza is stepping up to the plate. And the first pitch is a four-seamer for ball one. Just a little up and out of the strike zone. The count is 1-0. Peraza is hitting 159 on the season, 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. And the pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is even up at 1-up. And the pitch is in there for call, strike two. And Peraza takes time out. And the pitch is hit, and it is driven into left center field, and it is caught by Martinez on the warning track. He slides into the wall. It was a real good swing. I thought it might have had a chance to get out of the park. Peraza hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark, and Martinez made a great play on it. Martinez may be hurt. He slid into the concrete portion of the wall. All right, it looks like he's okay. And the first pitch is just up and away for call, ball one. Grisham is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in his first at bat. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is even at 1 up. Grisham is 0 for 7 in the series. Let's hope to get something done. And the pitch is hit. It is fly ball to center field. Martinez is drifting back, and he makes a play just short of the warning track. And Ciccone has retired 7 Yankees in a row. Ramirez, Fry, and Santana will be coming up to bat in the top of the 4th. And for the love of God, can we please get some freaking offense? In Joe's pregame review, I anticipated that the Yankees offense was going to break out, but this is damn sure not what I expected. Hopefully this team can make my predictions come true and we actually start hitting this kid. Game is proceeding very quickly. We haven't hit the hour mark yet in our stream, and we're already heading to the top of 4. And Fried sets and he fires. The first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Nice four-seamer. Ramirez is 1 for 1 on the night with a single and a stolen base. And the next pitch is in there, swing for strike 2. Count is 0-2. Ramirez could not check the swing, and nice fastball up there in the zone. And the next pitch is just a little bit low for ball 1. Fried is 60 pitches into the game. And the pitch is just inside, evens the count up at 2-2. And Fried sets. And he brings the pitch. It's a curveball way out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-2. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Chat's been very quiet tonight. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is Fried's sixth strikeout of the night. And Fry is up to bat, and Fried sets it. He fires, and the curveball catches the call outside corner for call, strike one. Fried is 0 for 1 on the night, or actually 0 for 0. He walked in the first inning and stole second base. The next pitch is in there, and it is off the plate for ball one. Count is evened up at 1-1. They check with the umpire at first. It confirms that Fry checked his swing. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Beautiful curveball brings our count to 1-2. And we have Carlos Santana on deck. The next pitch is swung on, and it is hit to right field and deep. Bellinger is back. He's on the track. He's on the wall. And he makes the catch on the wall to save a home run. It looked like he went up. Bellinger tracks it, and not sure that it would have made it out of the ballpark, but it would have damn sure hit off the top of it. Great play by Cody. And the pitch is in there, a sweeper for call, strike one. And the next pitch is a changeup that is off the plate for ball one. Count evens up at 1-1. And you can hear Santana Smooth being played in the background. Fried throws a curveball that is off the plate. Count goes to 2-1. Santana is 0 for 1 on the night. He had a pop out in the first. Santana is out of the box. Batter's timeout. Joe, welcome back to the stream. I don't think that we're done. And the best conversation that Michael K can come up with right now is Santana's batting pants being raised up. What a moron. And the pitch is in there for call, strike two. Count is evened at 2-2. Death Star alarm is sounding, and Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is down low for ball three. Count is now 3-2. And Fried sets and he fires. This time it is grounded to third base. Chisholm fields and fires across the plate to Rice to complete the third out of the inning. Nice fielding play by Jazz and great fielding catch by Belly to save a home run. Chris, I don't remember what your last comment was on Joe's stream. I think I left a little bit early. For those of you that are sitting in the background and not chatting, if you haven't, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share this channel out. We are at 109 subscribers and looking to hit the next milestone of 125 before the century is out. Any help that you can provide would be most appreciated. Okay, we have to stop letting not so good pitchers look like Cy Young. That is a damn fact, Chris. This guy isn't throwing anything special and just don't understand it. These are professional hitters, and you would imagine we don't even have a hit yet. The only runner that we had was Aaron Judge, who was hit by a pitch. Hey, Lou, thanks for hopping on the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. And they are talking about Giancarlo Stanton working out in Tampa still and could start a rehab assignment next week. And the first pitch to Rice is fouled off sharply down the right field line. Count is 0-1. Rice is 0 for 1 on the night. He grounded out in the first inning. Ground out wasn't really a fair term. He hit the damn ball at 110 miles an hour straight at Ramirez. And the pitch is a slider for ball one. Just a bit low. And Ciccone sets and he brings the pitch. This time Rice hits it a one hopper to Wilson, who fires to Santana to record the first out of the inning. And the captain is coming up to bat. Judge, all rise for the judge. Judge is our only base runner of the night, and he was hit by a pitch in the first inning. The ugly truth is these guys are stinking up the stadium. And the first pitch is swung on and missed, a godforsaken curveball down low. Judge takes time out, picks up a rock, and does his customary flip, usually with 2 strikes. Ciccone sets, and the pitch is up and in for ball one. Count evens up at 1-up. And the pitch is fouled off, actually hit down the right field line. And it is a fall in and bounce to the wall. And Judge is going to take a double. Judge has the Yankees' first hit of the night, a double. So we have a runner at second with 1 out, and Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. Hey, CT, welcome to the stream. And Joe, you were wrong because there wasn't a strikeout coming. Judge popped it. So, strike one on you, brother. And the first pitch to Belly is hit deep to right field. And that one is going, and gone. And Bellinger hits a home run. The Yankees jump out to a 2-0 lead. Hopefully that means this is the end of Belly's slump. Bellinger stole a home run in the top of the inning and hits one in the bottom. That brings Bellinger's ribby count up to 34 on the season. And the pitch into Jazz is hit sharply foul. Count is 0-1. And in true Yes Network fashion, hey, Custodio, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. Hopefully, Belly stays hot and opts out. And the next pitch is in there for ball one. Count evens up at 1-up. And let's hope Jazz just decides to try to put the bat on the ball and not try to hit a damn home run following Belly. And the pitch is tapped down the third base line, and Jazz is going to beat out an infield single. Thank God. And let's see, is Jazz going to do what Jazz can do? Is he stealing second? And Anthony Volpe is up to bat. And the first pitch, and that is driven to left center field. Kwan is on the warning track and makes the catch. Jazz had stolen the base, but now he is trotting back to first. Jazz was going to steal that base standing up. There was no chance they were throwing him out. And they are showing Belly's home run again for the 9th time. And the pitch is in there for strike one on Jason Dominguez. Dominguez is 0 for 1 on the night. He grounded out in the second. Another sharp hit ball. And the pitch is fouled off. The count is now 0-2. And the pitch is up and way high for ball one. Count is now 1-2. And there's a pickoff attempt at first base. Jazz is back in, trying to keep Jazz close to the bag because they feel that the imminent steal is right around the corner. And Ciccone sets and fires. This time Dominguez fouls the ball off. Count is still 1-2. Ciccone is only 51 pitches deep in this inning, or in this game. And the pitch is up and away for ball two. Count is evened at 2-2. For those of you just joining the stream, the Yankees are up. We are in the bottom of the fourth. The Yankees are up 2-0. There are 2 outs with a runner at first base. Jason Dominguez is the batter with a 2-2 count. And the runner goes. Dominguez swings and misses and is down on strikes. So the Yankees get their first 2 hits of the game, a double by our captain, Aaron Judge, and a blast by our, I think he's in right field today, our right fielder, Cody Bellinger. Yankees are up to donut as we head to the top of five. The batters coming up are going to be uh, Gabriel Arias, Bo Naylor, and John Kinsey Noel. And that is more like it, Nancy. Like to have a few runs, and I'd like to add on next inning because we can do it. Thank you all for joining us this evening on the play by play here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. Uh, appreciate all of y'all's support. For those of you who haven't, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and share this out with anyone that you feel may get value from our content. We are at 109 subscribers and would like to broach the 125 mark sometime this century. Any help that you can provide would be most appreciated. On the scheduling, right after this game is up, Joe on NY Yankees Mania will be holding a post game review of what we have here tonight. And 30 minutes after the game, we are going to have Late Night with Jason Custodio's play by play. But he does a little bit of this, a little bit of that, has some baseball trivia games that are real fun. So I recommend hopping on his stream too. And Freed fires his first pitch, a sweeper for ball one. Arias is 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out. And the next pitch is a four-seamer in there for called strike one. Evens our count up at 1 up. Freed is 75 pitches deep into this game. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Curveball that was down and away. Count is now 1-2. And the pitch is a curveball off the plate, evens the count at 2-2. And Freed sets, and the ball is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. And Freed sets, and he brings the pitch, which is fouled off again. Count remains 2-2. Nice 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Freed is at 79 pitches on the game. And Freed sets, and the pitch is a four-seamer that is called ball one. Looked pretty good to me, but Blue didn't agree. Count is now full, 3-2. Freed sets, and he brings the pitch that is chopped right in front of the plate. Freed fills it and fires to first base to record the out. Freed is an excellent fielding pitcher. Fried has retired 11 Guardians in a row, 81 pitches, and the pitch is a sweeper in there for call, strike one. Low velocity, 80-mile-an-hour pitch. Looked beautiful. And Fried sets, and the next pitch is swung on and fouled off. Count is now 0-2. Why in the hell are they having commercials in the middle of a freaking game? Tabs from Buffalo Wild Wings. Their food sucks on top of it. And the pitch is fired. It is off the plate. Count is now 1-2. And Fried sets, and the pitch is down in the dirt for ball two. Count is now even at deuce. And the next pitch is a ball off the plate. Count once again is now 3-2. Fried's pitch count is 86 and not looking great for making it through the sixth. And the pitch is down low for ball four. Bo Naylor ends up taking the second walk of the game. And Joe Kinsey Noel is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in the second. Fried sets and he makes a pickoff attempt. Almost got Naylor. Naylor was leaning, and if Goldschmidt was there, he's a dead duck. And Fried's first pitch is up and in for ball one. And Fried sets. This time, the pitch is up and in again. Count is now 2-0. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 2-1. Noel takes timeout. And the next pitch is a curveball that is up and away. Count is now 3-1. It looks like Walls is going to take a trip to the mound to talk to Fried. So we have a little bit of a break in the action. And Michael Kay is putting the supposition out there that You should be pushing Fried to 120 pitches. And the pitch is in there, and it is swung on and missed. The count is now 3-2. Looks like Fried has lost a little bit of velocity on his fastball. He was bringing it at 94, 95 in the beginning of the game. Now he's down to 92 and change. And Fried sets, brings the pitch, and it is grounded to third base. And it looks like they're going to turn a double play to end the inning 5-4-3. And that is 5 shutout innings for Max Fried. We have Wells, Peraza, and Grisham coming up to bat. CT thinks that Fried is about done. I don't think so. I think he's coming out for the 6th. I think you're going to see Fried to between 110 and 115 pitches before he gets pulled. So how are we feeling out there in the stream? Are we feeling the love for the Yankees? Come on, we're looking for the ugly truth. Spill your truth, people. You know, it's funny, CT. We talk like 115 pitches is some monumental number. Pitchers used to average over 150 pitches a game. And Austin Wells is stepping up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. Looked pretty ridiculous, actually, when he did strike out. So we have 8, 9, and 1 coming up. Saccone is at 53 pitches, and he is bringing it. And the pitch is ripped into right field in front of Joe Kinsey Noel. Noel freaking did an Olay job. He's lucky that damn ball didn't end up on the fence. He got lucky and caught it on a short hop. Bad approach. And Peraza is up to bat. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Peraza's 0 for 1 on the night with a flyout. He hit the ball all the way to the fence, and Martinez made a fantastic play on it. He got robbed. And the pitch is hit straight up the center, and that is a nice single. Martinez gets the ball and fires it back in the infield. Peraza gives the heavenly look with the 2 fingers. So that is back-to-back singles for the New York Yankees. We are in the bottom of 5. We have runners at first and second, nobody out, and Trent Grisham, the leadoff hitter, is up to bat. He has a strikeout and a flyout. The first pitch is off the plate, and it is a ball. They are playing the infielders in at the corners. Looks like they think that Grisham is going to bunt. I hope to God not. And the pitch is fouled off. Count evens at 1-up. We have Ben Rice on deck. And the pickoff attempt is made at second base. He dives back in safely. And Cicotte fires the pitch, and it is up and in for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. Runners at first and second, nobody out, and a 2-1 count on the leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And the pitch is up just a bit away, and it is ball 3. Count is now 3-1. And the pitch is called strike 2. Count is now 3-2. And the pitch is down there for ball 4. And the bases are going to be juiced for Ben Rice. Captain is on deck. And it looks like the pitching coach is heading out to calm the young starter, Slade Cicotte, down. Ben Rice will be stepping up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the night. The Guardians have not got a batter warming up, or a pitcher warming up. Rice is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 groundouts. His first groundout was hit directly at Ramirez at 110 miles an hour. And Joe says, what a miracle. Grisham is on base. Grisham has been walking, brother. Don't know what games you're watching. And the first pitch is swung on and missed. Call strike 1. And the next pitch is hit directly at the first baseman. And he throws home to record the first out, and they hit it to throw to first for a double play. The Guardians completed a 4-2-3 double play. So it goes from sugar to shit in a heartbeat. Yankees have runners at second and third with 2 outs now. And the captain, who is 1 for 1 on the night, and he is intentionally walked. So now Bellinger is up to bat. Bellinger is 1 for 2 on the night with a 2-run home run, his last at bat. And it looks like Jake Junis is warming up for the Guardians. And the first pitch is in there for call strike 1. And the next pitch is swung on and fouled off. The count is 0-2. And the next pitch is in, and it is a slider that is fouled away. He was protecting the plate and just punched it out. And the count remains 0-2. And the sweeper is fouled off. Jazz Chisholm is on deck. The bases are loaded once again, and there are 2 outs, and it is an 0-2 count on Bellinger. And the pitch is down in the dirt for ball one. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is in there, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Brings the count to 2-2. Yankees are up 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. The bases are juiced. The count is 2-2, and there are 2 outs. Ciccone sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is fouled once again. Count remains deuce. It's asparagus pie time. Does Cody even like asparagus, Joe? And the pitch is down in the dirt for ball three. Count is now full. The bases are juiced full of Yankees, and the pressure has got to be on this kid. And Ciccone brings the pitch, and it is a fly to center field. Not deep enough. Angel Martinez camps out and catches it just short of the track for the third out. And the Yankees leave the bases juiced. Wilson, Kwan, and Martinez are coming up to bat in the top of 6. So we went from bases loaded to no outs and scored absolutely no freaking runs. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Completely ridiculous. And we are in a commercial break after that ridiculous freaking inning. The Guardians will be bringing 9, 1, and 2 in the top of the 6. So that's Will Wilson, Kwan, and Angel Martinez. And the first pitch from Fried is a curveball swinging strike one. Wilson is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in the third. And the next pitch is a curveball off the plate for ball one. Count is evened at 1-up. And Fried fires I think it's a sweeper that is in there for calls, strike two. Count is 1-2 on Wilson. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is Fried's 8th strikeout of the game. And Fried fires the first pitch, a fastball off the plate for ball one. Stephen Kwan is 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a lineout. And Fried sets and he fires the next pitch that catches the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is evened up at 1-1. Max Fried is at 99 pitches on the game. And the ball is hit sharply to Volpe. Volpe sets and fires across the diamond to Rice. And that is the second out of the inning. And Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up in our pen, along with, looks like, Johnny Loizaga. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one, another curveball. Martinez is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. And the pitch catches the top of the stone for call, strike two. And in true Yankee fashion, the Death Star alarm is going off. And Fried sets and he fires. The ball is grounded to Chisholm. He fires across the diamond to record the third out of the inning. 1-2-3. And that is 6 shutout innings for Max Fried. He is at 101 pitches for the game. I think they may try to press it a little bit further and bring him out to face at least a couple of batters in the seventh. So, for those of you that are here, give me an answer. Do you like the game day live on the stream? Thought I would try something different to possibly enhance the play by play calling. And if you guys like it, then I'm going to keep going with it. And it looks like Jacob Junis is coming in to pitch for the Guardians tonight. Freed's numbers tonight. All right, the first pitch into Jazz is called strike one. And the next pitch is off the plate for ball one. Count is evened at 1-up. And the next pitch is off the plate for ball two. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is hit through the infield to right center field. Martinez comes up and shoots the ball in. So Jazz has his second hit of the night. And let's see if we can take advantage of Jazz's speed and actually steal a base this time. So Volpe, please have a patient at bat. And it looks like there's a pickoff attempt at first base on Jazz. Jazz is back in there sliding head first and safe. It looks like Leiter is warming up in the pen, so it looks like he is going to take over. First one out of the hopper. Hey, John, glad to see you hopping in the stream. Volpe is up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night. And the first pitch is swung on and hit to right field. Well is camped under it, and that is the first out of the inning. Once again, first damn pitch swinging, no patience, and doesn't give Jazz the opportunity to advance. Jason Dominguez is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a strikeout. We are in the bottom of 6th. The Yankees are up 2-0. There is 1 out and a runner at first. Jason Dominguez is the batter. And the first pitch is a ball down low. I think it might have been a sinker. And the next pitch is fouled off by Dominguez. Count evens up at 1-1. And Junis is grabbing the rosin bag to get some more grip on the ball. And he fires the pitch. This time it is swung on and missed. A changeup on the outside corner. Count advances to 1-2. And there's another pickoff attempt. This time it's a little bit closer, but Jazz is back in. So that is his first disengagement with this batter. Jazz takes a pretty decent lead. And he takes off, and the ball is in the dirt. And Jazz is in there, and the ball skips into center field. Jazz is advancing to third base. It wasn't a great jump by Jazz, but he had amazing speed and was able to kick it up and make it to third base. And it looks like they're going to give Bo Naylor an error. It's a 2-2 count on Dominguez, and they brought the infield in. And the pitch is down low for ball 3. And Dominguez swings over the changeup for strike 3. Jazz remains at third. He went after ball freaking 4. Was never in the strike zone. Terrible at bat for Dominguez. And Austin Wells is up to bat. And he hits a drive to Kwan out in left field to record the third damn out once again. We leave a runner stranded at third base. And we are headed to the top of the 7th. Jose Ramirez, David Fry, and Carlos Santana coming up to bat. So that is 3, 4, and 5 in the order. You're right, Jason. Jazz is fast. And another blown opportunity by the Yankees, which is our standard MO. We let teams hang around that we should be putting away. This game should be probably 5 or 6 to nothing right now. But we're sitting with the deuce. Ridiculous. What are we talking about? Volpe and his second one pitch out of the game? To prove Joe's point, put Volpe at 6. Watch him dick it up. Two opportunities to drive in runs, and he has left a freaking village on the bases. The unknown player of the game is Walt Williams. They used to call him No Neck because he went from head to shoulders. He didn't have a neck. And the first pitch to Leiter is up and away for ball 1. And the next pitch is fired off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Leiter sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is now 3-0. Leiter has a 3.55 ERA. Opponents are hitting .237. He has 35 strikeouts and 8 walks. And Leiter fires. The ball is called strike 1. Count is now 3-1 to Ramirez. Ramirez is 1 for 2 on the night with a single, an infield single. He has a stolen base and has the Guardians' only hit of the night. And the pitch is fouled off. The count is now 3-2. And it looks like Ramirez is taking timeout. Back in the box, and the pitch is looped into right field, and it finds grass. Peraza could not get to it, and it was just in front of Bellinger, so that's another soft single. And Leiter makes a pickoff attempt. Ramirez is back in head first. David Fry is up to bat. He walked in the first and stolen base. He is 0 for 1 on the night. Yeah, Joe, No Neck Williams, I figured you might be probably the only person in here other than me that remembers him. And the pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0 1 on Fry. And update, Texas leads Tampa 2 1. And the pitch is a curveball that drops in there for a strike. Count is 0 2. And the pitch is swung and missed for a strikeout. One down. Carlos Santana is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 on the night. And the pitch is in, and it is hit down the third base line. Dominguez fields the ball and gets it back into the infield. Ramirez advances to second, so there is one out with runners at first and second. They had Jazz pretty much playing the shortstop position, and he hit it straight through the vacated hole. And Santana now has a 14-game hitting streak, the longest active streak in the majors. And Arias, looks like Loizaga and Hill are warming up in the pen. Leiter is being met on the hill by Matt Blake. Arias is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 groundouts. Leiter fires. The first pitch is grounded to Volpe. Volpe shoots it to third, and Jazz cannot handle it. So bad throw by Volpe. Chisholm can't handle it, and now the bases are loaded with one out. And Boot is heading to the mound. Bullpen is coming in. Takes the ball from Leiter. And it looks like Tim Hill is coming in to pitch. And the hits keep rolling. And Jason, you're right. That was the game 5 throw. Same fucking bullshit. Hill has a 3.12 ERA. Opponents are hitting 208 against him. Bo Naylor is up to bat. And Hill fires the first pitch in, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Naylor is 0 for 1 on the evening with a walk in the fifth. The play was scored as an error on Volpe. Hill sets and he fires, and the pitch is up and in for ball one. Count is even at 1-up. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And he swings and misses for strike three, and that is 2 down. Nice job by Hill. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Joe Kinsey Noel is up to bat. And the next pitch is fired, and it is swung on and missed. The count is now 0-2. Noel takes time out, and in true Yankee fashion, the Death Star alarm is sounding. The fans are up on their feet, banging on the dugout, banging on the rails, and the pitch is up and it is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. We are in the top of 7. The bases are juiced full of Guardians. There are 2 outs. Joe Kinsey Noel is up to bat, and the count is 0-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Ed Hill sets. Ed fires, and the pitch is popped up. Bellinger is under the ball, and he gets out of the jam. The bases loaded 1-out jam and produces 0 runs as the Yankees head to the bottom of 7. We're going into the 7th inning stretch. Oswald Peraza, Trent Grisham, and Ben Rice coming up to bat. 9-1-2. And the Yankees' distinguished veteran of the game is Greg Quinones, a U.S. Air Force lieutenant colonel. He's from Bayonne, Puerto Rico, and he participated in Operation Enduring Freedom. And they are playing Robert Merrill's rendition of God Bless America. That error was charged to Volpe. He threw it offline, and it went off the tip of Jazz's glove. Jason Custodio said it was the Game 5 throw, and he's right on point. Jazz tried to hold the bag, and like I said, it was just offline. And Sean Browning says that we're going to need comfort food after this one. Joe's already gone and gotten his asparagus pie, so I think Joe is comforted. I'm thinking that I'm going to probably have some spicy seafood salad with some on some crackers. Hey Joe, you remember when I hopped off your stream and I was looking for keys? You know where they were? My grandson Wyatt picked them up off the platform, and he locked them away in one of his little toys. Elizabeth went over to the house and asked him if he knew where Papa's keys were at, and he came right over and showed her right where what he had done. So I was getting my ass chewed for not putting the keys away when the 4-year-old was playing games. Go figure. And the first pitch from Junis to Peraza is called strike one. And Peraza shows bunt, but the pitch is way up, and that is ball one. Count is evened up at 1-up. Looks like Ramirez is playing extremely deep at third. It's a good idea in general. And the ball is hit into left field to Stephen Kwan. So Peraza is got a hit. It left the bat at 106 miles an hour. Trent Grisham is up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night with a walk in the fifth. And the first pitch is chopped and bounced straight up. And they are firing to second. Try to get Grisham at first, but they cannot get Grisham. So there is a fielder's choice out at second. Ed Bedrice is up to bat. The first pitch is off the plate for ball one. Rice is 0 for 3 on the night with 2 groundouts and a ground into a double play. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. And the next pitch is off the plate for ball two. Count is 2-1. And Junis sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is hit to right field. And Noel catches it against the wall on the track. Grisham runs back to first. Judge is up to bat. And the first pitch is down low for ball one. And they're going over in 2018. Junis hit Judge with a pitch that fractured a bone in his hand. And the next pitch is off the plate for ball two. And kept Judge out of the game, out of the lineup for 45 games. Junis sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low for ball three. So this is looking like it's going to be one of those unintentional, intentional walks once again. Cody Bellinger is on deck. And they're going to intentionally walk. And now Voigt is coming out to pull the pitcher. And it looks like Allard is coming in to pitch. So once again, because the people behind Judge are not getting it done, he is intentionally walked. And for those of you who have just joined the game, we are in the bottom of 7. Yankees lead the Guardians 2-0. There are 2 outs with runners at first and second. Cody Bellinger is coming up to bat, and they have just pulled Jacob Junis, and it looks like Allard is coming in to be the next Guardian pitcher of the night. Sean Browning says that Grisham needs to ride the pine. Well, what about Wells? Does Wells need to ride the pine? Does Rice need to ride the pine? Because between the three of them, they've done bupkis tonight. Does Volpe need to ride the pine? He's taken 2 first pitch outs in key situations. A lot of these guys are stinking it up tonight. Yankees should be up at least 6-0 at this point. And the pitch is down low into Bellinger. Allard is a left-handed pitcher. Bellinger is 1 for 3 on the night with a and Allard turns to disengage and chase the runner back to second base. Grisham is in there standing up. Allard is firing the first pitch in, or the second pitch in for call, strike 1. Cutter that caught the outside corner of the plate. Allard sets and fires, and this time the pitch is down low. Count advances to 2-1. And Bellinger's home run left at 101.6 miles per hour and went 396 feet. And the 2-1 is thrown in there for call, strike 2. Count is evened at deuce. And we have Jazz Chisholm on deck. And Bellinger hits a ball through the infield, and it looks like Grisham is going to round third and head home. Judge goes to third. Bellinger has an RBI single. Runners are at first and third with 2 outs, and Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. Chisholm is 2 for 3 on the night with 2 singles. So the score is now 3-0 Yankees. Grisham has 2 singles on the night and a stolen base. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 0-2. Allard sets and he fires. This time, Jazz hits a rocket down the right field line, but it is going to be foul. Yeah, Sean, you got it right. Bellinger 3, Guardians nothing. Judge has 14 intentional walks on the season, the most in Major League Baseball. Go figure. And Jazz hits the ball right up the middle, and Judge is going to score. Jazz has 3 hits on the night. Bellinger advances to second. So Jazz is not swinging for the fence, thank God, and he's getting it done. And it looks like the pitching coach, Carl Willis, is coming out to talk with Allard to set him down. So the Yankees now are up 4-0. And the intentional walk, it makes the Guardians pay. And it looks like Enright is warming up in the pen. Anthony Volpe is up to bat. So let's see if this jackass is going to have a 1 swing out. He is 0 for 3 on the night. And the first pitch is swung on. And this is a base hit to right field. And Bellinger stops at third. So the bases are now juiced with 2 outs. Joe did call Bellinger in his pregame as a hero on the night. Jason Dominguez is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the night. And the first pitch is down low. Dominguez is hitting from the right side. So God only knows what we're going to get there. And the pitch is in, and Dominguez hits a high fly ball to Angel Martinez. He is camped under it, and he makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. The Yankees bring in 2 runs. Yankees are now up 4-0. Will Wilson, Stephen Kwan, and Angel Martinez are the batters expected in the top of the 8th. That is 9, 1, and 2. And Tim Hill is going to stay out there, and the first pitch is fouled off. Wilson is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. Ground ball to Volpe, who fires it to first for the first out of the inning. And the batter is Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 3 on the night, and the first pitch from Hill is in there for call, strike one. And that is popped up in the infield. Peraza candles it for the second out of the inning. And it looks like Jonathan Loizaga is warming up in the pen. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Martinez is 0 for 3 on the night. He has 2 strikeouts and a groundout. And the pitch is inside for ball two. Count is 2-1. Count is 2-1. Hill sets and the pitch is fouled off. Count is evened up at deuce. And in Yankee fashion, the Death Star alarm is going off. Hill sets and he fires, and the pitch is hit to left field. Dominguez camps under it, and he records the third out of the inning. So that is 1 1/3 innings for Tim Hill, or 1 2/3 innings, I mean. Fantastic job. And I have been one of Tim Hill's critics. We have Wells, Peraza, and Grisham due up in this inning. And the first pitch into Wells is swung on and missed. Looks like Enright is in to pitch the bottom of the eighth. Wells is 1 for 3 on the night, and the next pitch is fired and catches the outside corner for call, strike one. Enright sets and he fires, and the pitch is up and away for ball one. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is down in the dirt. Count is even at 2-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. Austin Wells is the first out of the inning. Oswald Peraza is coming up to bat. He's 2 for 3 on the night with 2 singles. And the first pitch is hit to right field. Noel is under it and makes the play. 2 outs. And Trent Grisham is up to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the night with a walk and a run. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. And the next pitch is up and in. Count is 1-1. And Grishbaum takes a timeout. We are in the bottom of the eighth. There are 2 outs, and the pitch is just inside for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. And now the count is 3-1. Allard sets and he fires. And the pitch is lined, but Wilson is up and catches the ball. So that is the Yankees going down 1-2-3 in the order. And it looks like Jonathan Loizaga is going to go out as the closer in the top of the ninth. So, lordy, let's see what we got. I want to tell everyone and extend my appreciation for you guys being here on this Thursday night to listen to the play-by-play for the Guardians Yankees. If you haven't, please hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. We're at 109 subscribers. Share this out with anyone who you think may find value in the content. And any help that you can provide us to help us get to our next milestone of 125 subscribers would be most appreciated. A note for everyone here, we are going to have play-by-play or a post-game review on Joe's channel, NY Yankee Mania. So please hop over after the game is over with. 30 minutes after that, go to Late Night with Jason Custodio to catch his post game. Plus, if you're into some trivia and want to play some games, it's a great site to go to. Uh, Jason is a up and coming programmer, and he's doing some neat things with features, bringing up player stats and stuff like that. I recommend you going over there and checking it out. Tomorrow morning at 8:30, we will have coffee, bagels, and pancakes. Early morning show at 8:30. Always great content, so I recommend showing up for that. Sometime in the afternoon, I will be doing a pre-series review, probably about 1:30 or so. And it looks like there is some pitch comm issues. So we will do a pre-series review for the Red Sox. And then a play-by-play will be coming at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Not sure whether it will be here on Yankees The Ugly Truth or if it is going to be on NY Yankees Mania. We'll discuss that one and let you know as the schedule firms up. And they are having problems. Umpire has called time and they are heading out. There is no sound coming from the pitch comm, so now they're switching it out. Jose Ramirez is 2 for 3 on the night with 2 singles and a stolen base. Both of the singles were lightly hit. And the first pitch is swung on, and the count is 0-1. Nice curveball by Loizaga. And he sets and fires. The next pitch runs off the plate, evens the count at 1-1. And Loizaga fires, and this time the pitch is fouled off. The count is 1-2. And it looks like Devin Williams is warming up in the pen. And the pitch is fired in there, and it is bounced foul. Count is still 1-2. After we complete the game tonight, Boston Red Sox will be coming to town. We will have Monday off, and then we are in Kansas City for 3. And when we come back, we'll be in Fenway for 3. And the pitch is fouled off once again. Count remains 1-2. And Loizaga gets the pitch, and it is fouled, tipped, and Wells holds on to it for a strikeout. First batter out. And it looks like Manzardo is coming in to bat. So he's taken David Fry's spot. Manzardo is hitting .211 on the season with 11 home runs, 29 RBIs, and a .744 OPS. Loizaga sets. And the first pitch is hit to left field. Dominguez moves and camps under it and records the second out of the inning. So the Yankees are 1 out away from securing the victory and the series win. Carlos Santana is coming up to bat. He's 1 for 3 on the night with a single in the 7th inning. And the pitch is in there for call strike one, a nice curveball. The next pitch is a four-seamer that is inside for ball one. Count is 1-1. And Johnny Lowe sets and he fires, and the pitch is blown by the umpire because that was damn sure a strike, but it's called ball two. Please bring the ABS in as quickly as possible because I'm tired of this crap. Loizaga sets and he fires, and the ball is grounded to Goldschmidt, who flips to Loizaga to record the third out of the inning. The Yankees win this one 4-0, and we take the series. We have won 8 of the last 9 series dating back to May the 5th. And we have Boston coming into town. The Red Sox will be here. Time to put a beating on them and separate us from them. Big offensive night for Cody Bellinger. And like I said, I want to thank all of y'all for being here tonight. Appreciate the support for the stream. Remember, hop over to NY Yankee Mania for the post-game show. And before you leave, please hit the like, subscribe, and share this channel out. Appreciate the support. And let's go Yankees. Yankees win. Have a great night, and we will see you in the funny pages.